Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynast Amir. Good morning. Hey, Conroe, I hope all is well. Hope your morning is going well. Hope you got up this morning, you worked out, you broke a sweat. Hope you got up this morning and meditated and focused on achieving your purpose, achieving your goals, achieving your life's ambition. Hope you did all of that. This morning's topic is don't stay anywhere where you won't prosper. Many of you are in these relationships, you're at this job where you're stagnant, where you're not going to grow, where you're not going to fulfill your purpose, where you're not going to reach your potential. But some of you have such a struggle fetish and such a woe is me attitude, such a defeatist mindset, that instead of choosing to end these relationships, instead of choosing to move on and leave these so-called careers behind, you would just rather stay in them. And you know you're not going to prosper. You know you're not going to get any better. You know you're not pushing yourself. You know the current situation you're in, you're not going to achieve your purpose. You're not going to fulfill your dreams. But you stay in these relationships or these situations or these circumstances anyway. And then you have the audacity to complain and whine. Man, this ain't happening. Man, that ain't happening. Well, then we look at your situation. We look at your circumstances. We look at the position that you put yourself in. And continue to put yourself in. And we point out and we identify the problem. Like, hey, you need to leave this person alone. Or you need to leave this job. And you still refuse to make the changes. And then you still wonder why you're not prospering. You should have moved on a long time ago. Again, do not put yourself in a position. Do not stay in any type of arrangement where you're not going to prosper. Again, at the end of the day, the goal is to achieve your purpose, to achieve your life goals, to achieve your ambition. If you have outgrown a relationship or outgrown a job, it's time to move on. Or at the very least, be fair. If you think you've outgrown a relationship, go to your friend, spouse, partner, say, hey, this is the direction I'm going in. We're not growing here. Let's shift. Let's go in this direction. This is the vision. And if they don't understand the vision, if they don't want to grow with you, if they don't want to prosper with you, you got to move on. Same thing with your job. Hey, I need a promotion. I need a raise. These are the facts. This is what I've achieved. Give me my money. Show me the money. If they say no, it's time to move on. So again, do not stay in any arrangement in which you do not prosper. Everything you do, you need to be prospering. You need to be fulfilling your purpose, achieving your goals, just becoming a better human being. Everything you do, you want to grow so you could put yourself in a position in which you make an even bigger impact on humanity. So for many of you who are listening to this, it's time to move on in regards to a lot of relationships or career paths. It's time to move on because they are not helping you grow as a person, and you know it, but you're just content. Some of you are so comfortable or even afraid to pull the trigger and move on because some of you, instead of prospering, instead of wanting to experience prosperity, you are so afraid of the unknown. You know you're not growing in this relationship, but you have this vision. You have these visions of prosperity, but because you're so afraid of taking that leap of faith, you remain in these relationships and at these jobs that are not beneficial to you or that are not helping you grow. Some of you just don't want to be great. There we go. Some of you just don't want to prosper. Again, you have all these visions, these goals, but you don't want to take the leap of faith because you're afraid of what happened. And you know this job, you know this relationship is a safety net. So you rather just waddle in the safety net instead of taking that leap of faith so you can experience prosperity. So if your current situation right now, circumstances aren't putting you in a position to be prosperous, that a word, prosperous, you know what I mean, or not putting you in a position to experience prosperity, then it's time to move on. Or at the very least, if you care about that person or if you love your job, it's time to have that conversation. It's going to be uncomfortable. Trust me, it's going to be uncomfortable. Hey, look, we're not winning here. We're not experiencing our potential. We're nowhere near it. Our goals are we have these small goals. Let's set bigger goals. Let's maximize our potential and our talents. Let's write this down. Let's have a conversation. Let's put a plan together so we can prosper. If your friend or whoever doesn't even want to do that, it's time to move on. And at your job, hey, you see me balling out. You see what I'm doing. I need a raise. If they don't want to give you a raise, it's time to move on. Okay? Have the conversations. Share the vision. Let them know. Friends, family, whatever. Look, we're much better than this. Much better. We will never fulfill our potential in our current state or where we're at. It's time to push ourselves. It's time to go. It's time to get rid of these generational curses. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's push ourselves. It's going to be a little uncomfortable. It's going to be a little bumpy, but let's do it. Hell, what do we have to lose? If they don't understand that and don't want to make that jump with you, it's time to move on. Same thing with your job, everybody. So again, do not stay anywhere where you won't experience prosperity. Until next time, family, Dynast Amir, search for Huru, or where you won't prosper. Until next time, family, Dynast Amir, search for Huru. Peace.
Got him.